His car is absolutely no good. Number 31, Eddie Holt. Number 3, Peter Katona, also out of this event. Number 2, Casey Pake is out there. And, of course, Stacey Bevan was a withdrawal before the start. So only 7 cars to contest Heat 14. Racing for Phil Rose, Picton Automotive. Corner of Pote Street and Southwest Highway, Picton, and the Premier Hotel. Off and racing down the front straightaway. Let's watch the action with car number 25 out there. Well, I thought it was number 25. Might be 25 on the... It's Reggie Betham, car number 26. As we've got one car has gone right up to have a quick look and see how well the sign writing was done over there on the wall, and inspecting to make sure that Adele did not go over the line when she painted the words. Eric Hutchins, we think it is, up against the wall over there. Now Eric is okay, he's backing away. In case you're wondering, Grant, how we get that on the wall, I bought the coaster bus out, our camper bus out. It's got an inverter in it, we've got the inverter on board and a slide projector, and we just project the image on the wall, scribe around it, and then the club members painted it in. I can tell you, as soon as we do that, every time, it always only happens the night before the championship begins, but we had our young club members out here in force, and they had a ball. The guys had watered the top part of the track pretty heavily. We were slopping in some good clay, I can tell you. But they've done a great job. It looks good, and it'll stick with us for quite a while, and just can't help but wonder who the national champion will be at the end of tomorrow night. It's pretty open at this stage. Oh, Grant. They have not. We haven't seen a Darren Blight from Margaret River where he won every heat. We haven't seen Phil Rose win every heat. We haven't seen David Lowe win every heat, or Stephen Laidlaw. Stephen Laidlaw hasn't won all heats. I mean, it's wide open. We saw Damon Truchet win a race by half a lap and then comes 7th or 8th in the next race he comes out in. So who knows who can win here at Collie Speedway? Who will score in 2004? We won't know till tomorrow night. Well, we're about to get a go again. They're off and racing down the front straightaway. So it's John Amato in car 38. Takes over the early lead ahead of Reggie Betham. Reggie, a street stock driver, driving in productions, and that's another story. Oh, as we've got a very close one down the back straight. I think, was it not Eric Hutchins? It wasn't Eric Hutchins, I don't think. I'm not sure. Darren Cole's involved in that one. And boy, what a lucky man he was. He could have been wiped out big time. The car has copped a bit of a dent there. But John O'Mato's the race leader. Back in second place is car number 26. That's Reggie Betham. Behind Reggie Betham now, I think it looks a bit like Eric Hutchins. Coming down into the front straight behind Eric Hutchins is car number 31, Eddie Holt, followed by Sean Fitzgerald, then Casey Pake from Geraldton in car number 2. Darren Coles is back on the JOB again now in car 76, but boy, he's off the pace now with the leaders as we watch John O'Mata in car 38. He's doing really well at the moment for Phil Rose, Picton Automotive. Down the front straightaway, John Amato, the race leader. Back in second, Reggie Betham gets it up on the curb line there, and that holds him up a bit as Eric Hutchins looks now at what he can do as we see Reggie Betham go underneath. Oh, there's a red light. We'll take some music.
Hutchins. Four wheels now. And as you mentioned earlier, Jace, everybody A-OK. Just checking on Eric. But look at that car of Reg Betham's.
So the grader can come down and just fix up the area.
Graham, can we get
the production Sedan Franks I've seen in all my time? It was a nasty one at last year's state title down at Albany that involved David Lowe, but that was a one-car incident. This one was two with several others caught in the crossfire. Casey Pake in car number 2 from 3, and the back of the field is that of Darren Coles. So 4 cars as they come out of pits bend. They'll come to the Witch's Hat, which is parked precariously up near the concrete wall. 4 cars left from a starting field of 11. Stand by. John Amato gets the best of the start from car number 31, Eddie Holt, back to Casey Pake from Geraldton. And 76, Darren Coles, as they come out of Cardinals Corner the first time on the restart. Still 8.5 laps to go. Heat number 14, the penultimate heat of the championships for tonight. And it's John Amato in front, back then to Eddie Holt and Casey Pake. The back of the field is 76, Darren Coles, 8 laps to go. That was a 22.040. So Eddie Holt up in second spot, Casey Pake back to third, and the tail of the field still Darren Coles, so no change in the order. So make their way past the Griffin Coles sign at the halfway mark of this particular heat. John Amato in car number 38, the race leader. Eddie Holt in second, Casey Pake and Darren Coles. No change as we come up and complete another lap. So still John Amato at this stage stirring down the barrel of 36 points. Back then to Eddie Holt, Casey Pake trying to stay on terms, and Darren Coles has gone right back and is well back at the tail of the field. The lead 3 cars though, not much between them, so make their way into the main straight. The Sigma leads for Ray Ford Signs, out in front John Amato. Second spot still 31 of Eddie Holt, Casey Pake close enough. Back then in 4th spot, Darren Coles, who's not close enough. As they move down the back straight, once again, they're starting to close the gap. We had one of these for the Super Sedan title. We only had 3 cars in one race left, and it was the best race of the night. Down the main straight, Amato in front. Eddie Holt right on his back bumper. And also right on the Eddie Holt back bumper is that of Casey Pake as they move past who will score in 2004. Casey Pake and Eddie Holt now having a look on the outside of John Amato. As Eddie Holt goes high on the outside, Casey Pake looks to go low. Amato goes sideways almost. Here comes Eddie Holt and goes underneath of Amato and takes the race lead up into pub corner. Amato tries to go on the inside of Eddie Holt but hit the curb. Back in 3rd spot, Casey Pake. Now Pake gets a good run off at turn number 2 and is out after Eddie Holt. So Eddie Holt the leader. Casey Pake into pits bend, back into 2nd spot, and back then to Darren Coles, who's starting to close the gap. Eddie Holt is the leader in 31. Casey Pake in 2nd spot. Back in 3rd spot is 38 of John Amato, and Darren Coles is last of all. Eddie Holt makes a bit of a mistake. Here comes Casey Pake now, looking for a run on the inside as they go up the back straight once again. The laps are ticking by. Eddie Holt's gone in pretty quickly. Out of Palmer's corner, Casey Pake comes underneath. Eddie Holt on the outside. It's the red and the green with a couple of laps left to go. Casey Pake on the inside has taken the race lead from Eddie Holt as they move out of turn number 2 once again. So Casey Pake hits the front. Eddie Holt back to 2nd spot. John Amato and Darren Coles is last. The white flag comes out. 1 lap of Collie Speedway to go in heat number 14. Proudly brought to you by Phil Rose, Picton Automotive, and also the Premier Hotel. Casey Pake has 500 metres to go in car number 2. Eddie Holt can't do any better as he washes out. Back to John Amato and Darren Coles as they move down the back straight. The last time past the smoke-free WA sign, Don Crombie goes for the checkered flag, and Casey Pake wins a protracted heat number 14. Eddie Holt makes a mistake. Casey Pake wins. Amato is 2nd. Eddie Holt is 3rd. And Darren Coles is the last car home in car number 76. The last 9 laps, 3 minutes 18.992. The last lap was a 21.522, and the quick lap was the last lap with 21.522, which is as quick as anyone really has gone tonight. Put your hands together for Casey Pake from Geraldton, who wins heat number 14 in car number 2. Second home was that of John Amato in car number 38. Third was 31 of Eddie Holt, and last was Darren Coles in 76. There will be no other.